think the worst thing ever is when someone expresses their desire to be in a romantic relationship and people are just like, oh, your time will come. It'll happen when you least expect it. How about I smack the shit out of you when you least expect it? There's no amount of focusing on yourself that's going to replace your innate desire to have a partner.
See, hoes don't like me.
Tell me if I could send up my heart to you.
So right now I'm sitting on the couch, and I'm sitting on the couch with a unsettling feeling that I feel very, very often. And this unsettling feeling is coming from a place of loneliness. And I really hate to say loneliness. I really hate to say that because I'm a person that values solitude. I'm a person that values alone time. I'm a person that it's something that I actually need. And I don't know why. Like, I don't really know why I have to be alone to the extent of me having to be alone. It's actually quite strange. Like, I essentially have to be alone for like long periods of time, and also in complete silence. Like, I have to be in silence. Like, I can't, whatever. But anyway, I hate to say loneliness because, like I said, typically I enjoy being alone. Like, I enjoy that. However, I've been alone for a very long time. I'm 24 years old, okay? And I was sitting on the couch. And this is not the first time that I've had these conversations with myself. Like, I have these conversations with myself and the Most High. And I'll talk with the Most High and I ask him these questions like, why the fuck, why? Like, why did my life have to be like this? Like, I genuinely did not expect my life to be as lonely as it is. And when I say lonely, I mean, you typically have those people to where, like, they like to say, yeah, I live a pretty lonely life. I have my circle small. I have, like my 3 friends and, this, then, and that. This, then, and third. And, I'm on the outside looking in, and in my head, I think to myself, like, wow, like, you're lucky to actually have some type of acquaintance or like some type of associate to where like you can actually have an escape and spend time with them and do activities and things like that. That's different from what I'm talking about. Like, I don't have friends. And when I say I don't have friends, I'm not saying that frivolously. Like, I mean, I have 0 friends. Okay. And I will explain more about that in more videos as to why I don't have any friends, because I have a clear understanding as to why I am alone right now. I live a very unnormal life, a very, very unnormal life versus the average individual. And it is spiritual, but I'm not going to tap into that right now. I'm 24 years old, okay? And when you don't have any friends, any support, any family, any guidance, especially in the times of need, because sometimes I do have times to where I genuinely need help, or I need guidance, I need some advice, or, something like that. And I don't have it. Like, I just don't have it. And so therefore I had to come up with my own solutions, and I have to pretty much fend for myself. I've gotten used to it. So it's not really something that I'm complaining about. But initially, I think what I want to get off my chest is that I think this whole rhetoric of like being lonely and living a lonely life and, I'd rather be alone in this world and, whatever. I feel like that's low key being not overrated, but overhyped in a way, because I just feel like it's overhyped because like you have these people who will say like, and I'm not trying to invalidate anybody's experiences and what they're going through and things like that, but I just have to touch on it because it's something that I observe. You have these people who will complain about, loneliness or not having the friendships that they want, the companionships that they want, or not having the support in which they desire, when In fact, indeed, they actually kind of do. Like, if you can pick up your phone right now, and if you have a sister you can call, that be grateful. Be grateful that you have that. If you have parents that will at least answer their phone for you, at least lend a hand to you. You know what I'm saying? If you have somebody that's at least willing to at least like listen to you vent to them, come on. That's something to be grateful for. Because you have some people like myself who don't even have that. And it sucks. I'm not going to sit up here and act like that shit is like something to be fucking glorified. Because it's not, bro. Like, do you think that, like, I asked to not have friends? Like, who the fuck wants to live a life like that? I was just sitting here on the couch and I've thought about this thought so many fucking times because I've been in this cycle so many fucking times. But anyway, I was sitting on the couch and I was just thinking like, wow, like who would have thought that my life would even been like this? Like in my early 20s, like God is something else because I did not orchestrate this myself. I swear to God, like when I was 19, I used to envision like myself with like a friend group of like all different type of races, like, and like we would go out. I don't know, like I used to envision like, okay, I had this friend group and like I would each friend was like utilized for different things. Like I knew I would have that one friend to where like, I don't know, we would have boy talks or like really good boy talks or something like that. And then I had that other friend to where like that's my activity friend, like bitch, we go out, we do shit, like, you know, whatever the fuck. Then I had my other friend, like my fashionista friend, like we go out, we do shopping, we do, like she's that bitch. Like I literally had this whole picture, like this whole vision in my head of like the friend group that I wanted and the things that I wanted to do with this friend group. And as I've gotten older and I've learned things about spirituality and I've learned things about people, I really didn't even know the world was like this. I'm gonna be honest, like I did not know that the world was like this. I didn't know that people were like this. I didn't know shit was like this. I'm gonna just say it like that. I didn't know. All right. And now that I know, I'm like, damn, fuck ass nigga. I'm talking about God. I love the Lord. I'm like, fuck, why did you even put me here? Like, I don't even fucking belong here, bro. Like, dead ass, like, I'm grateful for the life that I have. I'm grateful for the shit that I'm able to do and, you know, whatever the fuck. But I feel like it's by default. Like, dead ass. Like, if I didn't have to be here, I would not be here. Dead ass serious. Dead ass serious. If I did not have to be here on this planet Earth, I would not be here. And I'm not being suicidal. I'm not talking like I'm about to take my life away and all this shit. Hell no, because I already know what I'm gonna have to bring my ass back here. No, I just want to do what the fuck I gotta do while I'm here so that therefore I can go to heaven and just be an angel. I don't have time to come back to this place because the Lord already knows I do not belong here. I don't know why the fuck I'm here in this. Oh God, I don't even know why I'm here with these weird ass people in this fucked up ass world. Like I don't know. But anyway, because that's not even the point, whatever. Being lonely is great, but being lonely is only great to a certain extent. And I saw this video on Instagram and I seen this comment that literally validated exactly how I was feeling. And I'll place it on the screen. But we as human beings, I don't give a fuck what nobody says. I don't care who the fuck you are. Like, I don't care. Like, we crave companionship. That's just what the fuck it is. Everybody wants to be loved. That's just what it is. Everybody wants to feel cared for. That's just what it is, bro. And I feel like we are lonely, or the people who are glorifying the state of being lonely, it's also by choice, but it's by default as well. Because let's not act like we're not choosing loneliness from a place of like trauma or like from a place of being hurt or something like that. Like we've had so many effed up experiences to the point where it has now led us to the point where we're not so open to creating friendships, and we're not open to letting anybody come into our lives. We're not open, like we're over it. We are over it. And it's like the moment that I actually even open up, like I open up and I may give somebody a chance, it's very disappointing because it doesn't last. it doesn't last, and I feel like I'm like tricked or something. I'm like, fuck, I thought this friendship, I thought this whatever relationship or situation, whatever the fuck, I thought this was actually gonna go somewhere, but damn, it's like it's a continuous cycle. Like when you are continuously being disappointed by people, that really hurts. Like it really fucking hurts. So it's like I feel like I'm in a place to where damn, I can't even win. Like whether or not I choose to entertain these fuck people, I'm still unsatisfied. And when I'm not entertaining these stupid people, I'm also still unsatisfied to a certain extent. Don't get me wrong, to a certain extent. Don't get me wrong, okay? When you live a lonely lifestyle, it's literally it is like a roller coaster, because you have times throughout the day to where like you feel really, really good. And then you also have, it's like you're having mood swings constantly throughout the day. And I really don't like that. Like I really genuinely don't like that. However, I've been sitting down, I've been thinking of solutions as to how I can overcome this feeling that I feel, especially when it starts to come about. Like when I start to feel it, I'm like, okay, I can feel this feeling coming about. What is it that I'm going to do with it, so that therefore I don't have to sit in this unsettling feeling, which is also another reason as to why I started filming, as to why I started recording, because I'm now using YouTube as an outlet for me, because that's initially what it started out to be in the first place. I really didn't have any plans for my commentary to get to where it has gotten. However, it solely started from a place of me needing an outlet. Sometimes I have to get things off of my chest. I just have to, especially when I don't have anyone to vent to it about. I have to get this shit off of my fucking chest. And I want to make a clarification, like, I'm lonely, but I'm not. Because I don't, like, hearing that word lonely, it just, I don't even like to say it, or I don't know, because it has negative connotations to it. Like, a lot of times I already stated this, I like to be a fucking alone. Like, I do, bitch. But sometimes, bitch, I want somebody to talk to. I need somebody to talk to. I want to have some fun. I want to go out, bitch. Like, being alone, bitch, sometimes it's overextended. It's overextended. I don't know. I don't know if I have anything else to even fucking say. Like, maybe, and now I'm paying attention to, like, how I currently feel. I think I actually kind of do feel better. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, now that I've gotten this shit off my fucking chest, and then, you know, I feel like I'm also being productive as well, because I'm also creating a video as well. So I feel like that's killing two birds in one stone. I don't want to sit with this feeling unproductive, and then I go to sleep with that feeling, and then I wake up with that feeling. No, like, I'm just like, no, fuck no. But yeah, I think that's all I have to say for this video. I don't want to overextend it or make it too long. If you made it to this point in the video, thank you so much. I really appreciate you for listening to me. Like, I actually really appreciate that. But yeah, that's all I got to say. Stay tuned for my next video. Deuces.
I think the worst thing ever is when someone expresses their desire to be in a romantic relationship and people are just like, oh, your time will come. It'll happen when you least expect it. How about I smack the shit out of you when you least expect it? How about that? No, but on a serious note, because I know people mean well when they say that, but there's no amount of focusing on yourself that's going to replace your innate desire to have a partner. And I don't think anyone should feel bad for longing for romantic love, because the same way humans are wired to seek out friendships and family connections, we also want romantic love, and that is okay. You can heal, you can go to therapy, you can do all the work, but that's still not going to change the fact that you want a romantic connection. And I don't believe that you have to reach a certain level of being healed to be deserving of romantic love. You are deserving of love as you are right now. If someone were to say, I don't have any friends and it makes me sad, we would be able to easily empathize with them, because we understand how fundamental friendship is. But when people talk about wanting romance, it's almost being dismissed, and instead we tell them to just focus on themselves. If this resonates with you, I want you to know that your feelings are completely valid, and I understand your frustration. And unfortunately, having high standards means that you will have to wait a little longer to get what you want, and that's okay. And it's okay to be sad about it in the meantime. Yes, you are complete. Yes, you are a whole person as you are, but it's still okay to want someone at the end of the day. That's it.
Hoes don't like me.